What's up, people? I'm Xogue, and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. So what has changed in between episodes? My mind got bigger. Got stuck. I got stuck. It's cool. So, yeah, I went down to this level, flattened out, and just dug a couple extra paths. I didn't find anything, in those two directions, so I just kind of figured I'd keep going because I did kind of see what was available on this level. So I went down a little bit further and then flattened it out again. And then I carved out my little future path there. And then I came over here and I found a bunch of stuff. So I went through and I just kept digging out all the resources. And it led me all the way over here. And there's so much of it here that it's insane. Now this is actually, this is something that's a little bit tricky. Because this game uses less than, well, not so square of blocks, it's not easy to see where to hit to get the stuff. So if you see this right here, that's actually stone. That's not any kind of ore. The stone texture changes. All of this is actually stone, even though it's a different texture. And this is this color because of the whole lighting situation. I don't think it's quite fixed completely, but if this was completely lit up how it should be, then it would probably look something similar to this. It still might be a little bit darker than normal, but if you see here, it lightens up quite a bit when it's actually lit. But over here, it's not. It just kind of looks, it looks cool. Definitely looks cool, but it's not ore. So then you have these kinds of rocks, which can be, but sometimes they're just connected to another piece of stone, and you don't see exactly where to mine it in order to get the material. Sometimes stone just looks that way. I mean, the stone texture changes depending on where you are. So you don't always know what you're going to get when you break something. Like that was coal. Perfect. I love coal. Coal's amazing. And then that's how you know that you're hitting something valuable, because this is probably going to be iron. I'm thinking this is iron. So you can kind of gauge it a little bit by how long it takes to break each thing. Now, coal ore takes a few swings with when you have stamina. You see down there in the bottom left, I still have a little bit of the blue bar. It's steadily going down. This is more iron because of that sound, but you're going to, you hear that sound? That's coal. Coal is very, very easy to break. Usually about 2 or 3 swings with, with stamina will give you the ore block. But regular stone, which makes pretty much the same sound, won't. So if you have stamina and you give it, 2 or 3 whacks, maybe 4 or 5 whacks, I would stop, because you really don't need more stone. You don't want to dig out stone. It means you're hitting the wrong block if you do see coal. But you can, you can keep going. I mean, there's not really much harm in actually getting stone. But if what you're looking for is coal, then, and it doesn't break within a few hits, then that's not what you're getting. Iron takes a while, as you see here. Especially when you don't have stamina, everything takes longer to mine. There's my stuff gone. So that takes a while. And the other stuff is blue. I don't think I have any of it, but it's like a bluish, it looks like iron. That's coal. Sweet. Bunches and bunches of coal. Yeah. See, it looks like that a little bit. But it has like this bluish tint to it. I don't know if I have any around the area, but that's actually lead, I think is what you mine from here. But, basically, the basic idea is... Oh, this stuff, actually. That's going to be, the other material, the other metal. And it'll make the same sound as iron, but it breaks a lot easier. But that's the easiest one to tell, when you have something valuable. But, yeah, anyway, so... let me out. There's more here. I've broken through on both sides. This is just... These veins of everything are rare. So far, from what I can tell, this is the only way to get any of this stuff. And it's always grouped together. You'll always find coal, iron, and lead, I think. I'm pretty sure it's lead ore. You'll always find it grouped together like that. And they are incredibly rare to find. Like, you got to think, I dug out this whole area. I had a huge tunnel here. I dug this out. I went down, I went up there. I went all the way down here. Now, it might get more common on the lower levels. But over on the other side, what I showed you last time, it was about at this level when I found it. And then I went down further, and then I found more. So it's kind of, you know, they're pretty rare, but when you find them, you get a bunch of stuff from it. You know, they are huge nodes of this thing. Yeah, here we go. So I have 27 coal ore, which is 270 coal. And then you have, you know, that's actually not a whole lot of potassium nitrate. Yeah, it is lead ore. That's the other thing you find. 32 of that, 15 plus the 12 plus the 9 more coal. So I have a bunch of stuff that I have. I mean, it's great. It's marvelous. But like I said in the last episode, what I really want to get to, it's pretty much the only thing I've been doing around here. I haven't even gone out anywhere. I think this was in the last episode, but I did go in hunting for a little bit. I still have some of that left. So I'm going to grab up some supplies, and we're going to start adventuring a little bit. Maybe try to go into a few houses in this in-game day, just around the area to see if we can find anything. You know, any guns. I said weapons in the last episode. I meant guns. I want guns. But we're going to see if we can't find any of that stuff. And yeah, we're just going to go and do that stuff. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, 31 iron ingots. And I still have all of this other iron. I'm pretty much set when iron is concerned. So I got it. I got the pistol. I got a pistol. May not be the best thing in the book, but it's definitely going to help. Let's see if it has any ammo in it, because that's going to be cool. It's going to draw a lot of people around in order, you know, if I were to actually use this. But I'm okay with that right now. So you see how much gunpowder I already... Oh, look, it only stacks to 500 gunpowder. I have... Oh, so much gunpowder. So much gunpowder. It's marvelous. It's wonderful. I practically have unlimited bullets because I have the iron. I have the coal to cook the iron. I have everything I need. Oh, wait. You need lead, don't you? Ooh, I have lead too, though. That's not a big deal. Ha! Done deal. Yeah, these hordes don't really bother me so much anymore. Not really too big of a deal. For some reason, the gun doesn't make as much noise as you would think it would. Doesn't really draw a whole lot of zombies towards you. It does have a pretty big sound range, but it's not enormous like you would expect. So, yeah. I have 400 and some bullets. Oh, I have 20 more. Perfect. I don't really have too many cares in the world right now. I can pretty much just kill whoever. Oh, missed. Oh, hit him, but missed. Oh. Come on, just die already. There you go. So, my aim isn't the best, obviously, but it's really not too big a deal. I thought the handgun was took a couple shots to the head to kill people, but it doesn't. It doesn't. Oh. By the way, if you want to kill these guys, shoot them in the heart. You shoot them in the heart, and it usually only takes one hit. Granted, I've always been using the shotgun a little more so than anything else. There we go. Alright, now I'm hunted, and I don't know by who. Oh, hi, dude. Now, these guys do take a couple shots to the head. These guys are a little more pain in the butt. But every other zombie, just a one shot. It's not a big deal. Animal fat. Oh, I found a use for animal fat. I didn't tell you that. It's, oh, zombie. Oh. Just die. Die already. Rapid fire. Love that. Okay, where's my kill? Where are you at? Okay, cool. But, no, animal fat. You cook it basically like you would cook water or anything else, and it turns into tallow. And tallow is used to make torches. Now, it used to be that you can make torches out of cloth, plant fibers, and anything else, and coal. Anything else. Not anything else, just and coal. And, you know, you could do it without any extra needed anything. Now, the only torches you can make that don't need tallow are from coal. Stay away from me. Which, you know, so now if you want to... Oh, crap. Whew. Ah, breathe, Xogue. Breathe. You're okay. You're alright. You have an awesome, amazing weapon that you can make a whole bunch of ammo for. Anyway, now if you want to make a torch that's, you know, out of cloth or plant fibers, you need tallow with it. So you cook animal fat, you get tallow, and then you can make torches out of the other supplies. You don't have to use up your coal. It's pretty cool. How did I get on a rock? I'm not quite sure how this happened. I just kind of climbed it and it worked. Anyway, so I do have a little bit more meat. How much meat did I get? 4? I don't know. I'm just going to keep hunting for a while, and I'll meet you back in a little bit. Alright, so there are plenty of zombies looking out for me, but they can't find me because using dirt, basically dirt, as a door is incredibly handy. They don't see it as any kind of entrance, so since I'm only down here, that's what I've got. Yes, I have plenty of forges. Probably going to pop in a few more just because this looks a little weird, so it needs another one here. This looks a little bit, well, a little bit weird. Pop another one here. Just, you know, fill in the gaps, basically. But what I wanted to show you was the cooking grill. Now, normally you have the cooking pots in here, which is still, I don't know if it's, I'm assuming it's still required for the bottled water, which is just fine, but everything else, it requires a bottle of water in order to craft. So I wanted to avoid this. I wanted to not have to worry about that anymore. And what I want to see, I haven't even tried it yet, so I don't even know exactly how it works, but I assume it's very similar to the original. But you get the cooking grill, let's put it in here. Yeah, you don't need any bottle of water or anything. You can get straight grilled venison straight from this. So what I also want to know is, let me make one of you. How long is that gonna, is that gonna give me enough? I don't know how long 10 seconds is going to, does not look like it's going to be enough. Pop another one in there real quick. I want to compare the food sources right here live on camera with you to see which one's better. Hydration -2. Okay, and this smells more. I remember the 1-to-1 ratio that it used to be. 1-to-1? I mean, the bag smell strength was 1 meter. And the belt was, I don't know. Let's compare this real quick. So we have one of these. Give me one of you and 1 bottle of water. And we're going to go to the other side and cook up one of them with the cooking pot, because I don't remember the thing. So we're going to do a straight comparison of this just to see what the difference is. Cook it, man. Drop another one of those in there. By the way, these couches and stuff, they are so handy. They give a lot. These things burn for longer than coal does. So in my opinion, just use these guys. I've yet to run out of them. It's pretty amazing. And you have the arms, which go all the way down to 14 seconds, and these guys cook for 2 minutes and 44 seconds. So you can kind of fine-tune what you need. And here is the boiled venison. So right now you have bag smell range is 1 meter, smell strength is 1 meter, belt smell range 5 and 2. So this one is actually 5 smell range from the bag, 2 smell strength, and then 15 and 2. So this smells a lot more. Then you have health plus 2, fullness plus 20, hydration minus 2. Health plus 2 and fullness plus 20. So yeah, this actually takes away a little bit of hydration, but usually when you eat, you're going to end up drinking a little bit anyway. So that's not too big a deal, but it's not any stronger. The main benefit is that you don't have to worry about the water bottle usage. Because at the moment, when you cook the boiled stuff, it actually uses up the bottle. You don't get an empty bottle back. If you got an empty one back, then the boiled might be better. But in my opinion, I think it's probably better to do the grilled, just so you don't have to keep going to find sand over and over and over again just to figure that out, you know, and be able to cook more. Let's just drop all those in there, and then one of you. Actually, let's... What? How many did... Whoa, whoa, okay. No, hold on. One of you, and leave it at that. Yes. Anyway, so that's the basic idea there. That's what... I know I said we were going to do the farms. I'm still working on things, trying to sort things out, and I ended up... I don't know, it was just kind of one of those rabbit hole things. It was like, oh, I want to do farming. Well, I need food. So then I go hunting. Then I run into a bunch of zombies, and I feel the need to go and kill a bunch more since I have lots and lots of bullets. And I just feel like taking on a whole bunch of zombies. And then I come back, I'm like, oh, I need to cook this food. Well, let's go ahead and record the grill situation. You know, that kind of thing. It just kind of leads to it. So, oh, cook, man. What? Crap. Are you cooking? You still cooking? Good, you're still cooking. That bothers me. Anyway, I think these things should cook automatically just like the forges do. Like these things, as soon as you drop something in here, it tries to cook it. These, not so much. You have to click cook, which I kind of understand because certain times, you know, you're going to have, if you drop, I don't know, a couple items in here, it may not be the recipe you want. It may not be what you want to make, but I don't know. Just a little bit, By the way, you have to make weapon repair kits. This is how you repair these guns. But they're not too big, you know, too bad. Metal strips, a piece of cloth fragment, and oil, which I have plenty of oil. Well, I say plenty. In reality, it's gonna run out pretty quick, I think. But I have, you know, 30 of them left. But it usually takes, from about half durability, it usually takes 2 of them to fill it back up to a decent amount. Each weapon repair kit heals 40 durability. So, it's kind of Anywho, let me get back to setting some things up, and I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, so I did look up the whole farming situation in 7 Days to Die, and it turns out you do need sunlight. Now, there's a thing called a secure skylight. I don't know how current it is, but if it exists, then I don't have the recipe for it, and it is something you will need in order to let plants grow underground. So this will be a project for later. Because of that, and the fact that the only seeds I have that I could actually plant are pine seeds and coffee beans, neither of which I actually want like a lot right now. Coffee's kind of useful. It does give you a stamina boost, which is really cool, but not something I want to do at first. At first, I want to make some kind of stew. There's a venison stew that you could get. Venison. But apparently I don't have that either. Just kind of crappy. But, you know, hey, it is what it is. So I won't be able to do this yet. I think the next thing that we need to do is actually go to a city. Again, I have to find one of those and worry about it then. I'm not sure. I still think this could be one, but it might just, I don't know. I have no idea. I'm going to have to explore a lot more, and that's okay. You know, that's part of the game. You have to roam around and just see what's out there. And I don't have a problem with that, but it's not something I can do in the next 10 minutes. So I can't bring you along for that. That'll probably be in between episodes. I'll probably, if I can help it, I'll find, you know, some kind of a city to go to. I'll be keeping my eye out for seeds and other things like that. And eventually we're going to go above ground. We're just going to make a farm up there. I don't think the zombies will mess with it, but hey, we're still learning this game. We still got to test a bunch of things, so we're going to try it. We're going to see what happens. But it can't be done yet. It can't be done just yet. You do need a gardening hoe. Apparently there is a strategy that makes it so you don't need this. But we're just going to use it. We're just going to play it safe for now. We're just going to do it the right way, how it's supposed to be done. And we're not going to try to trick the game into letting us plant seeds or anything like that. So we're just going to go the normal way, but I do need to find all of the seeds that I want to get. I believe I want some potato seeds. They seem to provide the best food boost. And you can make stew out of potatoes and venison, or corn and venison, or all three. I don't know, something along those lines. But venison stew seems to be one of the best food sources in the game. And if I can find a way to easily get all of that stuff, then we're good to go. You know, we don't have too much of a problem. It would be really cool if you could actually catch stags and then like breed them, because then I'd just bring a bunch down here. I wouldn't have to worry about anything. But I don't think that's a thing. I don't know if it will ever be a thing, farming animals. I think it should be with certain animals. Like pigs, yeah, that makes sense. They're already farm animals in real life, so why not? Stags, maybe not so much. But hey, it is what it is. We're going to play with stuff, but that's all going to be in the next episode. So if you like the episode, please click that like button. It's going to help me out quite a bit. The more likes it gets, the more views you get. So that's definitely something you should think about. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you want my videos sent directly to you. Also, don't forget to comment, favorite, and share if you feel inclined to do so. All of which I will be happy with. I will be... Hi, Torch. I'm trying to do a talkie bit. Just the end of it. Anyway, all of those things I will be more than happy with. So do that if you please, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.